Welcome to Story Plots. Today's story is called Beauty and the Beast, a 1991 animated musical romantic fantasy film based on the French fairy tale. It was directed by Gary Trousdale and Kirk from a screenplay by Linda Woolverton. The plot: an enchantress disguised as an old beggar woman arrives at a castle and offers a cruel and selfish prince an enchanted rose in exchange for shelter from a storm. When he scornfully declines, she reveals her true form and transforms him into a beast and his servants into household objects. To break the curse, the prince must learn to love someone and gain that person's love before the last petal of the rose falls. Otherwise, he will remain a beast forever. Several years later, in a nearby village, Belle, the bookworm daughter of eccentric inventor Maurice, dreams of adventure while constantly rejecting advances from Gaston, an arrogant hunter. One day, Maurice travels to a local fair to present his latest invention, a wood-chopping machine, but becomes lost in the forest. Upon seeking refuge in the beast's castle, he is eventually detained for trespassing. After Belle finds Maurice locked in the castle dungeon, she offers to take his place as a prisoner. The beast agrees. Belle meets the castle's servants, including Candelabra Lumiere, Mantle Clock Cogsworth, Teapot Mrs. Potts, and her son Chip, a teacup. When she finds the enchanted rose, the beast angrily forces her to flee outside. Wolves ambush Belle, and the beast rescues her, getting injured in the process. As she nurses his wounds, they develop a rapport. In the village, Maurice fails to convince the townsfolk of the beast. Hearing Maurice's statements, Gaston bribes Monsieur Dark, the warden of the local insane asylum, to have Maurice declared insane and locked up, which Gaston will use to blackmail Belle into marrying him in exchange for Maurice's release. Before they can act, Maurice leaves to attempt a rescue alone. Belle discovers Maurice's predicament via a magic mirror. Out of his love for her, the beast releases Belle to rescue him. Returning to town, Belle reveals the beast via the mirror, shocking the townsfolk and proving her father's sanity. Realizing she has fallen for the beast, Gaston jealously has her thrown into the cellar with Maurice and rallies the villagers to kill the beast. Chip, who stowed away when Belle left, frees the two with Maurice's machine. As the castle's servants defeat the villagers, Gaston attacks the depressed beast, who regains his spirit upon seeing Belle return and spares Gaston's life, but Gaston fatally stabs him before losing his footing and falling to his demise. Belle tearfully professes her love to a dying beast as the last petal falls, which undoes the curse, reviving the beast, restoring him and his servants to their human forms, and restoring the castle to its true appearance. The prince and Belle later host a ball for the kingdom. The end. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.